Vehicle Hunter here. I wanted to show you these three Honda Accords, starting with the 1991 Honda Accord, the 99, and the 2012. Normally I don't have three Accords in my collection, but right now I have these three cars. And I want to take you around and show you some of the differences and some of the quirks it has. The front of the 2012 is it's pretty modern. Definitely looks a lot different than the others, but you can tell it's the same sort of car. The emblem, the Honda Accord emblem, has gotten so much bigger on the 2012. 9 Accord, you can see the emblem is tiny. This one needs a little work. This is the 91 Accord. I think the headlights on these look pretty good, and they're glass. This is plastic, as you can tell. The plastic on these goes pretty like washed out. This is what happens with plastic over time. On the 2012 Accord, it's plastic as well. The only reason that they're clear is because this car basically is pretty new, but in a couple of years it's going to be all faded. Surprisingly, the 99 Accord is in pretty decent shape. There's not a lot of rust on this one. Only reason there's a little rust is because it was hit here. 91 Accord, oftentimes there's a lot of rust about here. This one doesn't have any because that rust was removed a while ago. So normally there's a rust on the wheel wells here, but it got pretty bad here, so it was removed, cut out, and re-welded. Like a piece of body was welded onto the body. But this one's in really good shape. They're both 4 doors, like all of these cars are 4-door. The 2012 Accord looks pretty good on the side, except recently this happened, and this has nothing to do with the car, of course, but it's in pretty good shape. These don't rust as bad as the older cars. It's a very stylish looking car. The 2012 has got a sunroof, the 99's got a sunroof, the 91 does not have a sunroof. It's a V6, that's a V6 as well. The 91 is a V4 or inline 4. I like the dual exhausts. This one's got the hitch, the tow hitch. But the backside looks really nice. Looks like Honda increased the Honda emblem quite a bit to monetize on the Accord name. But it is a little bit of a different style. You can tell like the transition to the more modern one. And the 91, it got a nice hitch as well. This one is the LX, but it's got the EX exhaust. The Accord has got these 90s sort of pullouts. The 99 has got the same style. The 2012 has got these, which is a much better design. Look inside the 91 Accord. This is all very similar on each car. Power windows, power mirror styles on the Accord. This one's a 5-speed, but it started its life as a automatic. The transmission on these Accords goes bad pretty fast if it's an automatic. So my father opted to put a 5-speed in it, and it's a pretty good transmission. These are a terrible design. These break all the time, and I think this is probably broken. Yeah, you can pull it out. This one's got 234,000 miles, and it's still kicking. Let's look inside the 99. So you can tell this is very similar to the 91. Same sort of buttons and everything. This one's got power locks. This one has a security fob. So this has got like an alarm. The seat, it's got a power seat that goes up and down, but it's manual reclining like this. Of course, this one has got 2 airbags. The 91 does not have any airbags. Very similar gauges here. Like everything, the same font, the same like design, just a little bit more modern with the digital odometer that Honda's using. This is the radio of the 99. You can tell they completely changed it. This is a much better design for the air conditioning and the radio. The other one is just terrible. The dials do break often. This is very simple. Like Honda making dials like this is really, really good. There's a little resistance to this. And the AC and everything works on this. On the 91 it does not work. You can tell the airbags. The glove box is pretty deep too. Inside the 2012 Accord, same arrangement, right? Like it's very similar, but of course with this 2012 you have a set for the seat position, which is kind of cool. So my father drives this and my mother drives it. My mother's shorter, so she uses one, and the seat adjusts by itself. So this is leather interior, but you know, my parents, they put this on. Much nicer trim. It's got like the wood and stuff like that, but it's almost the same arrangement that the other one has, except there is no cruise control here. The cruise control is directly on the steering wheel. A lot of the controls are on the steering wheel, like most modern cars. Everything is gone, including like volume and like the radio, is all here. This car still holds on a little bit to the Accord style, but it's much different than the 91 and the 99. The radio and the air conditioning, of course, it's got way more modern. You can control the drivers and the passenger. And you have your full controls here. The radio, it's all in the same location, but of course, Honda changed things around. A display for the radio there. And this one, of course, it's got like more things. It's got heated seats. It's got more airbags. Also, when you look up here, this is something that the 91 does not have at all. But the 99 does have like a little bit of a eyeglass thing, sunglasses. Then you have your controls for the sunroof here. So that makes more sense to put the sunroof controls in a place where the sunroof is. And on the 99, the controls are, so this is where Honda put the sunroof, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Like it goes up and down. But later on, they put the sunroof buttons right here, which makes more sense, I think. Also, this is a nice feature that Honda has. It's these pull-out. It's for like moving the mirror to the side, but this is a great little feature to have. I'm surprised that Honda did not use those divider, like the pull-out mirror things on the 2012 Accord, because that seems to be like a really great idea. So as you can tell from the 91, there is nothing up here. No compartment for your sunglasses, nothing. Let's look at the trunk of the 91. Nothing special. Let's look at the 99 trunk. Seems like there's a little bit more space here. The 2012, a little bit more space even. So you be the judge which car you think looks best of the three cars. Honda does seem to build very good cars, and these Honda Accords are the top of the line, I guess, for Honda, and very reliable cars. I think the 91 is probably one of the more reliable ones. And just make sure, if you get a Honda Accord, make sure you get a 5-speed. Honda does not build the greatest transmissions, and the automatics seem to break quite often. So that's an automatic. That used to be an automatic, but was changed to 5-speed, and that doesn't create any problems. So make sure you get a 5-speed Honda Accord for complete reliability, especially if you're intending on keeping it for a long time.